Donald Trump's physical and cognitive health is collapsing before our eyes. And folks, it is getting ugly. Yesterday, as Donald Trump was having a full-fledged cognitive meltdown, one of the things he kept on repeating over and over again in a loop as he was standing outside where the Golden Ballroom is going to be built, as he kept on saying, hospital. This is where I'm going to be building my hospital and the research center, the hospital for me. It's going to be right here. You may have missed this part, so let me play it for you. Here, play this clip.
I want to take a look at the complexity. These are all different rooms down here. They're building a hospital. They're building, it's a military hospital. They're building all sorts of research facilities, also meeting rooms and rooms that go hand in hand for the military using the ballroom. And the ballroom is really a shield and protecting all of the things that are built here.
Yeah, and so he kept on saying, hospital, I'm building myself a hospital. Now, if you've been watching the MeidasTouch network, we've been saying for weeks, or I should say months, that that was his intention, to build himself this hospital. And then yesterday, he just kept on showing how bad it's getting. Folks, it's happening. It's getting bad. How much longer will this last? Donald Trump was saying he doesn't know which side of the White House is the front and which side is the back. So he built 2 flagpoles because he doesn't know where the entrance to the White House is. This is what he said. Let's play this clip.
So I'm standing here and I'm looking at a great American flag, and it's hard to believe, but I put that in 2 months ago, and I put one on the other side. You know, this is actually, in theory, this would be, I consider them both, we have 2 fronts. I've never figured out, nobody else has either, since if you think about it, 1792, nobody's figured out which is the front and which is the back of the White House. So when I'm speaking here, I say the front, and when I speak over there, I say the front. It actually has 2 fronts, and I put 2 flags up, and it's a great pole, and it's a beautiful flag, and it's amazing that it wasn't up before. We have another flag, slightly smaller, on the top of the White House, but it's a little bit on the smaller side. But everybody loves that pole. It's a beauty, and it represents so much. And I want to thank the company that put it up. They're the best. I think they make the best. It's hard to believe. I have so many different developments all over the world. I always like putting the flag up, and I know a lot about flagpoles, and that's the best flagpole there is, okay? So congratulations. We have 2 of them.
Then he said that the reflecting pool, which he now calls a lake, he says a reflecting lake, he said he made it waterproof. He said, I made the reflecting lake very waterproof, powerfully waterproof. What do you mean you made it waterproof? It's a pool. It's a lake. It's water. You made it waterproof? What are you talking about? Here, play this clip.
I'm doing a job on the reflecting lake for a fraction of what they paid. Now, I've upgraded it I got so into it, I've upgraded it like you wouldn't believe. I'm doing all the walkways outside. I'm doing it properly. But it's a much bigger job. But you see it's happening now. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be waterproof. It's going to be reflecting again. I took over a dirty, filthy thing that wasn't open, and it was disgusting. And friends of mine would come to the Lincoln or the Washington and they'd say, sir, it's disgusting. I said, what's disgusting? The reflecting lake.
Then he said, but folks, in addition to the hospital, have I mentioned hospital? He keeps on repeating hospital, 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 hospital. He says, I'm building my very own drone empire on the roof. It's going to be an incredible empire of drones. A drone empire? What do you mean? Here, play this clip.
If they had won the election, our country would have been destroyed. Our country was a dead country 2 years ago. And now we have really the hottest country in the world. And this is the ballroom, and it's going to be something incredible. You see the quality of it. And those columns go right into the roof. And on top of the roof, we're going to have the greatest drone empire that you've ever seen. And it's going to protect Washington. Thank you all very much.
Mr. President.
We have a little breakfast for you.
Really?
Yeah. Where is the breakfast?
Then he says that, look, you may have seen me struggle to read over the weekend at that Rededicate 250 event, but it was scripture. I can't read that. It's not like reading a speech. It's so hard to read scripture. What are you talking about? Let's just read the words. Here, play this clip.
Bit of a breakfast for you. I figured it'd be nice to you.
Rededicate 250.
thousands of people gathered. It was great. That Sunday. Yeah. You spoke by I did. Video. Scripture. Well, I think that it was great. Thousands of people showed up, and it was a beautiful everything, beautiful day. I did scripture. You think it's easy to read scripture? It's not easy to read scripture. That's a whole different ballgame. That's not like reading a speech. We will build the wall. This is a whole different deal. But I did it proudly.
Then Donald Trump says, I hear that lots of people say, this war is unpopular. He goes, but I don't listen to anybody. I don't even have enough time to hear what people are saying to me. Anything. I don't listen to them. Here, play this clip.
When they're explaining, I'll tell you what, when we explain it to people, I don't really have enough time to explain to people. I'm too busy getting it done. When they understand, I think it's frankly very popular, but whether it's popular or not popular, I have to do it. Because I'm not going to let the world be blown up on my watch. It's not going to happen.
Then he looks at the Golden Ballroom area and then says, I did this as a gift. I'm paying for all of this myself. No, you're not. You're asking for $1 billion of taxpayer money. Literally, we see it in the House and the Senate. Let's play this clip.
You do it a different way. So all of this was paid for by myself, and because I keep hearing we are making a gift of this one. This is a gift. This is not going to be paid for by the taxpayer.
Ever wake up sweaty, freezing, or just uncomfortable? The temperature in your bedroom can make or break your sleep. That's why I switched to Miracle Made sheets. They're inspired by NASA technology and use silver-infused temperature-regulating fabric to help you sleep perfectly all night long. Here's the thing, thanks to their antibacterial silver technology, Miracle Made sheets stay cleaner and fresher up to 3 times longer than regular sheets. That means fewer odors, fewer wash cycles, and way less laundry. All that hidden bacteria in regular sheets, it can clog your pores and cause breakouts. Miracle Made's antibacterial design helps you sleep cleaner and clearer night after night. And they feel just as good, if not better, than sheets you'd find at a 5-star hotel, but without that steep price tag. Smooth, breathable, and ridiculously comfortable. Miracle Made sheets are crafted with NASA-inspired silver-infused fabric that helps regulate your body temperature. Hot sleeper, cold sleeper, it doesn't matter. These sheets help keep you in the comfort zone all night long. Upgrade your sleep or give the gift a better rest. Go to trymiracle.com/Meidas to try Miracle Made sheets today. You'll save over 40%, and when you use promo code Meidas, you'll get an extra 20% off plus a free 3-piece towel set. They make an amazing gift, and with a 30-day money-back guarantee, there's no risk. That's trymiracle.com/Meidas, code Meidas at checkout. Thanks to Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode.
And what's extra deranged is that this individual, who's clearly cognitively and physically declining, in my opinion, I'm sharing with my opinion as protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, all of this, right? I'm sharing with you my opinion, right? It's like Fred, in my opinion. It's like his dad who died of Alzheimer's. I mean, right at this age is when Fred got it, and it runs in the family. And then Donald Trump's like, I was just 1 hour away from striking Iran, but then they called me powerfully, and I powerfully responded powerfully that we will pause the war. This is the guy right now who's making these decisions. Can somebody else please call this out? Let's play it.
Nice to see you, buddy.
How close were you to striking Iran?
I was an hour away. We were all set to go. You're talking about yesterday.
Yes.
We were going to be striking it would have been happening right now. Yeah, it was all done. The boats, the ships are all loaded. They're loaded to the brim.
Then he said, I very powerfully trust Xi Jinping. When Xi Jinping told me I am not providing weapons to Iran, I trust Xi Jinping. He never lies to me. What do you mean? Here, play this clip.
Force is completely gone. President Xi has promised me that he's not sending any weapons to Iran. That's a beautiful promise. I take him at his word. I appreciated it. We had an amazing time in China.
And then he holds up a poster of the White House in the Golden Ballroom. And his direct quote is, look how skinny I look now when I hold this. You don't have to look at my waist because you saw my waist all over Xi in China. My waist was all over Xi Jinping. What do you mean your waist was all over him? Were you grinding on him? in your mind? Are you having dreams, Donald, that you are grinding up on Xi Jinping? Your waist is all over him? Here, play this clip.
It's so beautiful. See, I look so thin. They'll say, oh, he's gotten so thin because I'm holding this. You don't have to look at my waist. You can look at this. You saw enough of my waist along with President Xi.
Are you confident that you can?
And then when Donald Trump was attacking Massie yesterday, and Massie did lose his primary, Donald Trump said, the reason that you should not vote for Massie is, he goes, Massie voted against men and women's sports. He voted against transgender for everybody. And he voted against open borders. Donald Trump he's unable to understand the logical way he's describing the sentences. And even though Massie lost, because Trump's created a damn cult in the MAGAs, are you listening to what he's saying? Play this clip.
And what are you seeing?
Yeah, Thomas Massie's a terrible congressman. He voted against men playing in women's sports. He voted against transgender for everybody, the mutilization of your children. He voted against, again, open borders. We have the best border we've ever had right now. Nobody's coming in. I mean, a report just came out. In the last 11 months, literally nobody has been allowed into our country illegally.
And then you have Rosie O'Donnell, who Donald Trump is terrified of. And here's what she had to say yesterday. Let's play it.
Never wanted to think about that. Still don't want to think about that. But with you-know-who in the White House, it's hard not to think about that because he's crazy enough to do it. That frontal temporal lobe dementia is coming in fierce, people. Have you been paying attention to what he's been saying? Watching him sleep? Listening to him scream curses and belittle reporters? This guy? Time to do something, America, but I think we all know that by now. And for the ones that don't know that, got to get out of that cult. I saw a documentary about a cult. It's on Netflix. Guy, handsome, African-American, from the States, goes to Costa Rica and starts a cult. And of course it all turns bad because cults are horrible. And a lot of times, and most times, the people in them don't even know they're in them. And when they get out, they need help because they realize they were fooled on a massive scale. They were lied to, they were duped. They believed in untruths, and it's a hard thing to rectify that you allowed yourself to be so gullible, But I don't blame the people because everyone's just looking to belong, right? And you guys were fed a lie on that show, The Apprentice, that he was some successful businessman, and he never was. Never was. Just a demented rich kid who has done nothing but hurt the people around him and the nation and the world.
And then if you want to know, okay, well, Ben, how are MAGA Republicans dealing with this? It's pretty disturbing what we're seeing. Well, I'm glad you asked. This is MAGA Republican Congresswoman Salazar. Here's how she is treating it. And I think she's it's like God sent Jesus and Trump. God and Trump are the same. I just don't even understand these people. Are you watching the same human being that we've just watched together? And this is a MAGA Republican Congresswoman from Florida. The same lady who said that Donald Trump's not going to go after innocent migrants. He's only going to go after the bad guys. Don't you worry. She's Cuban. She sold out her whole community. Anyway, play this clip.
So, listen, it's in the hands of two entities, God the Father and Donald Trump. God the Father on earth and Donald Trump on earth. And I know, Pastor, that you have a great relationship with our president, that I've told him every time I've seen him that the Lord saved him in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me if who else could have just made him turn his head right in that millisecond and save his life. Right. So the Lord put him back at the Oval Office. So like you said, the Lord is the only one, and I keep on saying it. And once again, I send the message to our president, whom we support. You are the only person on earth that could have the political fortitude and have favor and grace in your heart given by the Lord Almighty to sign this bill into law and to transform this country and bring it back, because we're sending a very clear message to those families, millions of families who are Christians. And we will stop the largest forced deportation of Christians in the history of the United States if we sign this into law. So
there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think about all of this. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. And thanks for watching, everybody.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.